Hello again, YouTube viewers. Sleepless Dog here on YouTube, SC Smith on shootingreviews.com with a Benchmade 530 SBK Mel Pardue Designed knife with an Axis lock. This is another long-term review. This knife was purchased in the fall of '06 on my second deployment to Iraq when I was working night shift. The reason being, it's super thin. Really thin knife. What I like about it being so thin, this got clipped in the waistband of my PT shorts and was totally unobtrusive, both to anyone looking and for me carrying it. Much thinner than the Griptilian I carried in my uniform pants. So, and my DCU uniform pants. My fatigue uniform pants for those of you old school folks. Yeah, I was in the DCU period before the whatever they call it, the cool kid digital camo that's out there now. But anyway, so I've had this since the fall of '06. We're now almost fall 2013. So again, it's another 7-year knife. Yeah, these guys are a little more expensive than the Griptilians, pushing up toward the $100, little over $100 mark, somewhere around there. But super thin. 154 cm blade. This one is a serrated black coated, partial serrated black coated. I would have preferred plain edge, but I wanted the black coating and there was no option for a black coated plain edge at the time. There is now. Other than that, pretty standard Axis lock. This one is pretty well flush with the handles, as you can see, so you do kind of have to pinch in on it, but again, once you grab it, closes easily one-handed, opens smooth, very smoothly. The thumb studs are also set in pretty tight to the handle, but again, this is made to be a thin knife that's easy to carry, and it does the job. Nice kind of spear-pointed, dare I say, dagger-shaped blade. Nice traction on the Zytel or fiberglass reinforced nylon, whatever you want to call it, fiberglass reinforced plastic handles. The nice Benchmade clip, the matte finish clip, Benchmade USA. Standard 3-screw clip that is reversible for right or left hand carry. This guy, of course, carries tip up, as most, if not all, Axis locks do, because you can't get in the way of the Axis mechanism. So, carried this, didn't see as hard a use as my Griptilian while I was in the Air Force. Transitioning to civilian life, this got a lot more carry because of its thin profile and its lightweight. This thing weighs 3 ounces, I think, maybe even a little less. Pretty awesome knife, again. You know, better be awesome for $100, right? Well, yeah, it is. So it just feels great in the hand. This has seen a little harder use than some of my other EDCs because this did get carried before my sleep issues had gotten as bad when I was working in some gun shops, and it's done some cardboard breakdown, some heavier package opening, some heavier clam pack opening. So it's handled some shipping and receiving duties, so, and sailed right through them. Typical Benchmade 154 cm blade, holds great edge, not terribly hard to sharpen, comes out of the box razor sharp. So, 7 years in, again, long-term value. This knife's got a little bit of wear on it from being carried a bunch over the past 7 years. It's got nowhere near the wear my Griptilian has on it. And again, rock solid lockup. There is a tiny bit of side-to-side play in that. Maybe a hair more than a tiny bit. I probably just need to tighten the pivot on this thing. I've not serviced this thing the entire time I've had it. Haven't been concerned about it. There's absolutely no up and down play in that blade. It's an Axis lock, what do you expect? You know, 3/4 or 2/3 length steel liners hidden up in there. recessed in there. You can't see them. Sorry. I'm trying to let you see them. Tough to do. But anyway, there you go. You can see the top of the liner with the nice jimping there. Nice little mini finger guard. Does not have the finger coil on Spyderco's that I really like. It's a Benchmade. But the blade comes pretty darn close to that finger guard, so you can still kind of choke up and do some fine work with it. So, before I ramble any further, the Benchmade 530 Mel Pardue Designed Axis Locks are awesome. Moderately priced for an Axis lock, thin, lightweight, still stout enough to do some work. Hope you've enjoyed this and found it informative. Thanks once again for tuning in.